Alright! We get to do these again! A new yuck tail. I think it's the last quest. Thanks for all your help around the granary, Ronald. More crops than ever are thriving under our new lights. The kitchen has been getting good use as well, and I've heard nothing but glowing reviews of our produce. Dare I ask how the preparation of your legendary dish proceeds, Revolja? Perfectly. Can't wait to start cooking, in fact. Can you cook? Not at all. In Toyolo, I never wanted for places to eat, so I never picked up the habit. You? If I had time to develop culinary prowess, I'd rather be researching. As long as it's nutritionally sound, I take little heed of what I eat. So I'm the only cook here. I'm the only one that can cook. I'm the only one that can cook. So thank you. I could say, so I'm the only chef here. I'm the only one. Only I can cook. So I'm the only chef. Man of many talents, eh? But for the new dish I'm thinking of, we'll need specific help. No, you won't. I can do it. Namely, help from the people of Ikbarak to make the next Ibrik Hibble. Their cooperation is paramount. I was hoping to show them what we have been growing in Gokoma. That's a wonderful idea. Do you have any acquaintances in Ikbarak? I understand proactive communication may have been sparse, even in light of the peace accord. You know Tyref as well? I met him when the Brethren came through on official business. Lovely fella. Let's see if we can't find him in Ikbarak. I wouldn't just go there. Like I said, I'm the only one that can do everything, so once again. Revolja, Ronald, what odds? What odd yet welcome bedfellows can I do for you? We had something to ask. You know all about guacamole, right? I was hoping that we could use the vegetables grown in our cannery to fashion a new sort of cuisine together with Ikbarak. If it's cuisine you want, talk to Boss Tesa. Since retiring from the Brethren of Barak, he's become fascinated with cooking. He'll even travel all the way to Torliolo for ingredients to whip up some new odd things, and I vouch for the quality. I enjoy many a delicious supper from old Boss. I saw him just now on the north side of town. If you hurry, you may be able to catch him. Boss Tesa. Got it. Thank you, Tara. I know your face, adventurer, but what business have you here, Moboja? Pardon me, sir, but are you Baltazar? We're looking for a culinary expert. Della Roth suggested we'd seek you out. We've been growing vegetables in Mamok, you see, crops of all colors, shapes, and size. We wanted to make a new dish with our produce alongside our friends here in Ikbarok. So you have me cook for you. As your friend, you speak lightly of what you know. Oh boy. I grew up on stories of the old war and know all too well the facade of peace that has poisoned this forest. For years I've watched Babuk shift Donin, Ilm, chasing false dreams of blessed siblings while looking down on us as lessers. You're right, I left Babuk. For that very reason, I moved to Toriola because I hated my own land. But when I heard that my people stood on the precipice of change, I remembered how to hope. If the fruits of our labor can be shared with you, if our communities can make a new dish that puts the past behind us, that I believe will serve as real proof. It would be Momok's first purposeful step into a bigger, brighter world. I suppose having a look at these vegetables couldn't hurt. The company you keep certainly leads credence to your plea. Thank you, sir. Allow me to escort you to our granary. Granary? Comment? He's like, what? Hard to believe. I never imagined the Juktika heartland could offer such yields. I was just hoping we could combine our ingredients, crops from our granary and the bounty from your forest, just like Pibble was made. Dream big, boy. I'll give you that. These crops were first grown for Mamuk's own welfare, but I would share them with our Baruch brothers and sisters. I firmly believe that together our peoples are stronger. As do I. Artark. Arutark. Allow me to humbly beg your assistance as well. I have renounced the old teachings and acknowledged the mistakes of the past. Mamuk must make amends. I help us to do so. If the Artark himself is asking, I obviously stand in a brand new Mamuk. Very well, if you wish to join hands with us, Victoril, let us feast together once more. The bounties you have grown here be reimagined into a dish befitting both our peoples. You have my thanks. And you have done well with this granary. It is giving me much to think about regarding Kixwarak. Send word once preparations have been made. I should be glad to attend the banquet. We have our work cut out for us. Let's see this through. First of all, I'd like to know more about Mamojal culinary preferences. Could I ask you to conduct such a survey for me? I'm the only cook here. If you don't mind. I'll leave it to you, Ronald. I plan to return to... Well, I'd like to invite as many people as I can to our banquet, including the extra Iraq, once I've plucked up the nerve. Thank you. If we all work together, I know we can make this a success. What do you think? Kitchen here as well. Let me know when you have an idea. Well, truth be told, I haven't looked at the kitchen yet. Young, I used to think meat was such a delicacy, but this belly of mine can't tolerate it much anymore. Now I prefer the sweet vegetables we grow in that lovely garden of ours. I'm sure our other old folk like myself feel similarly. My favorite dish is actually Pibble. Pibble? Pibble? It's the talk of the city after the rite of succession. Not only is the meat delicious, but knowing that our Najol leaves play such a crucial role and is a point of pride. We'll be able to add more than just that. Dude, well, I couldn't get enough of tacos when I was in Toyolo. The weight of them in your hand, the satisfaction of biting in. You really felt like you were eating, you know? And Antil's signature spice. Oh, but I'm sure whatever you end up making will also be good. If there's any way I can help, let me know. You're back. What did you discover? Everything. The universe. That's helpful, thank you. With a better understanding of folks' preferences, I believe I know what sort of dish we're looking for. But we need natural yeast for the bread. Could you bring me some from Yada's? Exta's? Talatasi? Good, I'll start preparing the kitchen and other ingredients. So hurry back as soon as you can. Oh, I have to go here. Oh, it's because because I did this job as a miner, so I'm actually going to go and get the item from the ground. Weird that I get yeast for bread. Oh. Mineral deposits. How weird. I'm done. That's the whole quest. That's all I have to do for this quest, was just get that item. And the rest is just... I think I just turn it in and then that's the end. Did you find what we need? Maybe. Yes, this will do nicely. Good work. You can leave the rest of the preparations to me. I imagine Rubolja will be back soon. If there's anyone else you'd like to invite to the banquet, now would be the time. Ah, there it is. Yep, that was the end. The last, please. Word has it that we're in for quite a feast. My role here has been strictly one of research and facilitating the growth of new crops in Mamok. But it is a joy and honor to know that those crops will now link two disparate peoples. Shall we go and assist the banquet preparations? Yay! That was kind of fast for this quest. Are those burgers? Feast your eyes upon Yuktarol's newest creation, the bounty of two forests. Ticas Selvas? Looks like a sub. It's a sub! Yes! I would eat that. The Brethren of Brax supplied the game, and the farmers of Gokoma the vegetables. After marinating the meat to juicy perfection, I placed it in soft fresh bread and prepared the sweet yet spicy sauce for those who desire it. Oh, I want one now. Now I'm hungry again. You came. I could hardly refuse Revolja's impassioned entreaty. To say nothing of Ronald's presence here today, I'm simply fulfilling my duty as Kruabrak. Even so, I thank you for your attendance and apologize for the wrongs we have done to you. Do you speak of Momok's rejection of the people forged by Exporok? Oh, rejection of the beast. Or perhaps the tragic accident that beat my daughter 16 years ago. I speak of both. Whether or not our communities join hands is a matter for the next generation to decide. Seeing one and all gathered here, I have little worry for the future. But some evils can neither be forgotten nor forgiven. 16 years ago, an assassin was sent to kill my young daughter. By your order or influence, I know not, but the facts remain. A sin for which I would forfeit my life if it would help our peoples choose the path of reconciliation. Forfeiting your life again. I thought you would chide like that after the defeat of the Brotherhood. From what I hear, you were offered friendship and community instead. My daughter would never extend such offers lightly. Daughter, you cannot mean. You underestimate the vivacity of my little girl. Today of all days, I would privately offer strength and compassion as her father. She survived. For this, I am truly grateful. Yeah, so Wak Lamont is supposed to be the daughter that was supposed to be assassinated. Because they, yeah. It's just they keep it, they try to keep it hidden, but it's like, honestly, I don't think Walt Lamont even knows, if I'm right. But we do. Oh, Ronald. Not so long ago, a sight like this would have been inconceivable. Momok was never a place we could love. Being born here meant you either adhered to the zealotry of blessed siblings or escaped these forests forever. And now we have something real to be proud of. We owe so much to you and Angier. Hardly. We merely assisted. Except for the cooking part. I cooked. As I recall, it was because a certain somebody eagerly suggested weavers that we were able to establish this granary in the first place. Your devotion, Revolja, garnered the cooperation of myriad peoples, which in turn has made Gakumal blossom. Then you need to make sure that each new harvest brings joy to all in this forest. For a Momok, we can love. With the cooperation of Iqbal and the creation of Tikas and Silvas, relations between Momok have improved. Unprecedented cheer fills Momok as her citizens regain pride and love for their homeland. Gokbomomo, the manifestation of their hopes for a brighter future. That should be the end. That should be the final episode. You will receive an experience, but yeah. Yep. There it is, yep. Oh no, there's another one? Oh no. Okay, I guess. There is one more episode, apparently. Have to fill it back up. Where do I need to go? Stop. Huh. A guest from across the salt. Ronald, good to see you. Have you heard? The new eatery is roaring success. It seems Wakisa, his time as a cook in Shalone, exposed him to all kinds of cuisines. The young fellow is both surprisingly skilled and commands an impressive repertoire. His comrades, too, have proven worthwhile additions, having taken well to guide work. Besides that, there's been an interesting development. You remember Tissia? Yeah, the wing of Reflection representative, don't you? Our very first customer? Yeah. Well, we were discussing my initiative to support former outlaws, and all of a sudden he tells me there was something he wished to discuss in person. He's on his way to Doc Poga as we speak. I hope you can join me for the discussion. You ought to be here at any moment now. Is that the Lalafell that I tried to swindle us? Oh. Thank you for setting aside the time to meet with me. And do you see you again? You seem in fit fiddle. Indeed. Likewise, it's heartening to see you and the business doing so well. The strides you've made since my first visit are remarkable. Your expansion upon upstream Kozamauka with flying punities was quite the feat, and your decision to employ former bandits have done much for the wider community. A superb achievement. Know that my colleagues back in Toyola are equally impressed. Last time I was here, I spoke of our position on tourism and foreign relationships. Our relations. And it was with regards to this that the Wing of Reflection would seek your assistance. But of course, my inner advocate is clanking away and it's urging me to do everything I can to support you. We'd love nothing more than to show foreign guests the delights Torola has to offer. Although visitors from overseas are still few and far between, what exactly would you have us do? You're aware that Toyola recently entered into an alliance with Razahan. As it so happens, we received a visitor from the city-state. When we told her about the Torali travel agency, she expressed an interest in experiencing the region for herself. Would you be willing to provide one of your tours? It'd be our pleasure. Fortunately, we have a slot available. Excellent. Excellent. The visitor's name is Rasabade. She is of the Aura, a people known for their curved horns and ornate scales. I should also mention that she's an alchemist by trade. I shall return to Toriola and inform her of the plan at once. I'll procure an alpaca porter for her journey. If you could attend her when she arrives, I'd be much obliged. I'll be ready and waiting. Well, to think the Ring of Reflection would entrust us with the nation's honor. Yes. What better way to promote Toroya as a primer tourist destination? We wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for you and all our hardworking staff. Now then, we can't leave anything to chance. We'll need to fully be prepared for Raza's arrival. I don't suppose you've visited Razahan. I'd like to learn as much as I can about our guests' homeland. They love alchemy. Of course, I needn't have asked. I'm not surprised in the least that our special advisor has traveled so far and wide. But what I've heard, the climate of Thavnair is similar to that of Kozamauka. So I presume our guests will not be overwhelmed by the heat and humidity. My primary concern is the local cuisine. Would you mind speaking to Kisa, and sharing your knowledge of Hanish fare with him? Hanish, it may inspire him to prepare a suitable menu. There's no point in catering to her. It's like... Hey, anything I can help you with? It's an honor to welcome a guest from across the salt. Putting together the menu to suit their taste ought to make it for a fun challenge. So what might one find on the dinner table in Razahan? Oh boy. Searing spicy food and lots of it. Yeah. Yeah, Razahan loves their spicy food. Food that hooks a spicy punch. In that case, the Moblin's flavorful cuisine might be better received than the more subdued Hanu fare. In any event, I'll whip up a meal that puts local flavors in front and center. Work in a few flourishes to suit our guests. The Lupu. I've got this covered. Welcome to Kozakaka. Rasaha, I presume? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lepil, the founder of Terrari Travel Agency. I'll be your tour guide. Thank you for accommodating me at such short notice. I'm Rasaha. Yes. And I represent the High Crucible of Alchemy, Razahan's state-sponsored alchemical lab workshop. Yep, been in there. Oh, you're Ronald, aren't you? What a coincidence. You know me? Of course. Forgive me, you must not remember. I'm one of the alchemists you met at the Great Work. My associates, I examined your friend Estidian. Oh, yeah! Oh, thanks. That's back. Oh, yeah. They were obsessed with Estidian because of the fact that he's merged with Nidhogg's power. So they wanted to see how that worked. Ah, I see you already know each other. Well, I think it's a little more one-sided than each other suggests. The people of Razahan know all of Thamnair and beyond owe a debt of gratitude to Ronald. The same goes for all of us here at the Troy travel agency. He's done so much to support our enterprise, not to mention the nation at large. Incredible. Fate certainly works in mysterious ways. I couldn't agree more. Seeing as how the two of you are already acquainted, perhaps you could care to join us on the tour? Of course. Wonderful. Allow me to ask you to your room, Hasaha. I'm sure you'll want to unpack your belongings. Would you mind waiting here? We'll be back in no time. I can't wait to see what Koza Maruka has to offer. It's going to be marvelous. Wait. Oh, I have to wait. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get going, shall we? No. Mhm. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh, big one. Oh, there goes my internet. There goes everything. Oh, come on. No. Oh, no. Well, you had so. Oh, no, wait, we're back. Okay, are we back? That was a hiccup. That was a massive hiccup, too. That means we might have lost this cutscene, too. See, that's the thing that annoys me, is like, if my internet goes out, does this, and I'm in the middle of a cutscene or something, guess what? That cutscene's now gone, probably. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so I guess the cutscene has not been removed from the board. Okay, this is the part that where we didn't see beyond this point. I'm so relieved everything went off without a hitch. Who would have thought? Yeah, we get to watch the Hanu rehearsing for the next uh, any Hana. I can only hope Rasa enjoyed her experience as much as I believe she did. I'm pretty sure she did. I want to thank you all for everything you've done. This was truly a delight. The climate may be similar to that to Thabnair, but the native flora has been a sight to behold. Speaking as an alchemist, there were so many intriguing specimens, such potential. And the people and their culture, it was fascinating to learn how the Hanu use reed woven floats to channel their magic, storing rites and rituals. Oh, and the communities, simply adorable. This will all make for a very engaging account when I report back to Vitra. Hmm? Our, our two nations have forged an alliance, but the ink has barely begun to dry on the parchment. Indeed, it was thanks to the efforts of the Scions that an agreement was reached at all. It would be presumptuous to claim that Toyola Sahan truly understand one another yet, which is why the satrap sent me to explore the potential for other mutually beneficial arrangements and to confirm the friendship between our nations will stand the test of time. The Hanu and their unique magical traditions, the plant specimens you spoke of, you think this knowledge would benefit Razahan? If we're able to maintain relations and encourage the flow of people between our two nations, Razahan stands to gain a great deal. Of that I'm certain. Besides, there's so much more I wish to learn about this land. I plan on spending the rest of my time here doing just that. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. When you return to Razahan, I hope you let everyone know what a great place Kazamaga is to visit, or better yet, the whole of Tyrol. I definitely will. I suppose we should head back to the agency. Rasa is resting in her quarters. I must say, I'm relieved the tour ended without incident. Thank you for everything you've done. For a visiting alchemist, I dare say, Kazuma's vegetation seemed like a veritable cornucopia. Any discoveries made via the Alliance will benefit Toyota as much as Wazahan. Indeed, this type of exchange is precisely what the Wing of Reflection has hoped for. I shall make my proposal to the dog servant Gohana as soon as I return to the capital. There's no doubt in my mind the tourism industry deserves our official backing. But once we may offer it, we shall have a commemorative monument erected to make this clear to one and all. Your support means a great deal, but I can't underestimate the role Ronald and the people of Kazumaga had played in our success. This happiness is just as important to me. The pell we earned must serve to enrich the community, which is why I can't rest up on my laurels for even a moment. That's true. Yay, the society quest is complete. Thanks to the trivials of Leplu and her associates, the Torari Travel Agency is on the cusp of receiving official backing from the Ring of Reflection. Oh. The future is bright for Toyota's incipient tourism industry. The Pelob principle of maturity. Principle of mutually beneficial trade underpinning the endeavor where tourists tread. Happiness is soon to follow. Jeez, that was chaotic to read. The war. Extra special advisor. Alright, we gotta be quick. Ronald, there you are. Just in time. I finally finished our first batch of and it seems the scent has attracted the snow spirits. If we can get them to approach the altar, we can finally perform the pact. I wish to begin preparations right away, but I require your aid in a small matter. Will you help us? I simply need you to take a jar of it and place it on the altar. To draw the spirits there, and then we can begin the ritual. Yay! Run faster here. But I know why I can't. It's because I'm missing mount speed maps for some of the areas, which I think I'm going to do this week. Deal with it. The spirits are here, you say? Well, if you need for the ritual, I certainly have enough barrels for the stuff. As much as I would like to see the offering for myself, too many of us may scare the spirits off, so I leave it to you and for ours capable hands. The spirit should be close now that the Yar is in its rightful place. They need only wait. It might be best if we hide though, over there. Oh. Uh-oh. Fire. And heart fades. It's smoke. They accepted the offering. The doctor told me about you, you know. She taught me that Kokura will quell the rage that sometimes grows within you. I only hope that we can speak as friends once more. Oh, but she is not here now? Boring. We hate her. Whoa. Hey, what do you mean? Starter not a dear friend? Did you not live here together in peace? Bandits us. She breaks her promise to look at the blooming flowers together. We wait for her even as flowers will. returns. I'm sure you Doctor's body is gone. I mean, you do not understand. Do you not understand the concept of death? The spirits return on each snowy day. They do not pass from this world, nor I have any concept of life and death. So they believe daughter abandoned them, that she broke her promise to stay with them. Was not the first. The spirits watches their new friends went away until none remained. They endured loss after loss. You too will abandon us with your goodbyes. Not play with you. Your kind are no friends. Wait. Well, at least Rexhead's here was composed enough to speak. A small step for her, but its parting words were far from encouraging, giving the strength of their bond with Dr. Tugor. We can only imagine how betrayed they must feel at her departure. If they come to hate us, Yokoi, they will shun the pack as well. Then it will be but a matter of time until they rage again. Or worse. We must think of a solution before this happens. Do you mind coming with me to Inspector so we can discuss the matter? Look at my hammer. This is the eternal nature of the spirits mean they view things quite differently from us. Their bodies are always revived, no matter what damage it may suffer. Even if they were to form a strong bond with them, they would only experience the same pain again with my own body past. There must be a way to make them understand, yet no answers come to me. I've tried to imagine what Dorkorogor might do, but still nothing. Do you have any ideas, Ron? This is as much for the sake of the spirits as it is for us. So even the smallest bit of advice would be much appreciated. Ah. Remember when you believe in death. Of course. So long as we remembered, we yet live. Just as Doctor yet lives inside me. Teach them your ways. But how can we make the spirits understand something so foreign to their own experience? We cherish subject as a symbol of the connection between memory and life. Yet even if the spirits cannot grasp that, could explain their purpose in simpler terms, that this immortalizes precious memories of our time together, then perhaps they will understand. A scepter dedicated to the spirits would show them that even when I am gone, our bond will live on, that me and Dortugor and all of Yohoi will frolic in the snow, who frolic in the snow will be with them forever. Yet, even if we made such a thing, the Santa would have no meaning if the spirits are unwilling to see it. Ronald, could you invite them to come view the frost balloons? I believe such an invitation will be too tantalizing for them to resist. I shall see to it that the flowers are ready for the revival, but I need your help somewhere along the way. When the spirits are calm, they tend to wander. I remember they were often sighted on the road of Borcorzomor. Tell a few about the frost blooms. Word is sure to spread. You expect me to go all the way over there? What is this, my name? Oh. The flowers bloom? Oh joy, but where is Dortgar? We want to see her. We want to see the flowers with her. Well, you can't, okay. Promises to share the flowers with it. Maybe this time, and if we'll go. They're going. There's no more spirits in sight. Okay. Thank you for speaking with the spirits. I only hope the scepter has its intended effect. Speaking of which, I believe we should require your aid in that regard. You see, we realize the spirits cannot read our inscriptions, which would quite defeat the purpose of the scepter. Yet, if they were polished by tools imbued with magic energies, we believe the spirits would grasp our intended meaning. You could take care of that, right? If you could recraft what we require, we would be in your debt. Here, these materials should be enough for now. But if you perchance run out, then replenish your supplies. There we go. Trade die! And instantly done. The ability only works if you're 10 levels above the crafting recipe. Have you finished? This may be your most important contribution yet, so I am anxious to see the finished product. Of course I finished. Ah, I see my concern was misplaced. Impressive as always, Ronald. With these, we can get the sculpture ready for the spirits right away. Soon, we shall know just how much They shall know how much we value their companionship. For all you've done, Ronald, I would expend a personal invitation to the unveiling of the Swisher and the frost blooms. Okay. Okay. I want that. I want that. That wand. That staff. Remember this one. They say the flowers bloom. Makes that promise too. Who is not here? Where did she go? Why did she leave us? With you even now. Before we see the flowers, there is something I would show you. Follow me, please. This. We call this a living scripture. On them we carve the stories of our lives lived while we walked the earth. This one belongs to Darkroar. On it, it recorded the days spent frolicking with you and the other spirits. When when all people reach the end of their lifespan, they must leave their bodies behind. Yet, so long as we have these scriptures, the lives they lived will never be forgotten. The happy times, the joyous moments, they will last forever. Your words we do not understand. You say is here, but she is not. That is no comfort. There's something else I would show you. It is at the altar. This too is a living scripture. One we recently made, which is dedicated to you and yours. At the moment, we have only recorded your time spent with Darkroar. From this day forward, though we hope to add many more stories of days spent in peace and playfulness. We are not like the spirits. The time comes for all of us when we must leave this world. Yet even when I'm gone, this will remain, and those who come after me carve their memories upon this stone as well. Their memories of their time with you. So there is no need to be lonely any longer. We will be here with you always, just like Darkroar. We will not be alone, never again. Yes, and neither will I. Darkroar lives on still in me. And when my body passes from this world, I will live on within you. Within you and with all those who carry on the pack after us. Now I know you were promised flowers. Let us view them together. The story of that moment shall be the next to be inscribed on the scripture. They are beautiful. But Dorgor is not here. The flowers are so pretty, aren't they? Together every time they bloom. There's our promise. Remembers us. Now we play. We play with our new friends. Oh boy. You mean to tell me we didn't bother to tell them the concept of life and death for us? Snow pirates have been, like, we forged our bond, okay. Oh, and now we have a new selection of wares. Peak performance! Huh, still. Oh, wait, we have it. How much for Virgil? The lawyer. That's the mount? Is this a snow spirit? A giant one? Okay, it is the golem. I had a feeling. Because now we've seen what it does. That's what we had to wait for. It wouldn't instantly give it to us because of that. Okay. That's it. We're done. Okay. Finally.